The Transmission Company of Nigeria has announced that the ongoing repairs to the damaged transmission line that led to a blackout in northern Nigeria will be completed by Sunday, 3rd November 2024. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. 10. Iran's government is looking to triple its military budget, with spokeswoman Fatame Mohajirani announcing a proposed increase of over 200% during a Tehran news conference. While specific figures weren't disclosed, Iran's military spending was around $10.3 billion this year, according to the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. This proposed budget will be debated by lawmakers who are expected to finalize it in March. It's clear that as tension with Israel escalates, Iran is gearing up for a more aggressive stance, leaving many to wonder about the potential consequences of this military expansion. 9. Former Manchester City striker Mario Balotelli has signed with Serie A club Genoa on a free transfer after leaving Turkish side Adana Demirspor this summer. At 34, he's making a comeback to Italy more than 3 years after his stint with Monza, joining a struggling Genoa team currently sitting in 18th place. With only 6 points from their first 9 games, the pressure is on Balotelli to make an impact. It will be interesting to see if he can recapture his spark and help lift the team out of the relegation zone, as his colourful history on and off the pitch often keeps fans talking. 8. The Ogun State government has closed Obada Grammar School in response to the tragic death of Monday Arijo, a student in SS2 reportedly due to corporal punishment. The teacher involved has been arrested and suspended, while the school's principal, Tamrat Onwolapo, faces suspension for allowing such practices against state regulations. Governor Dapo Abiodun has ordered an investigation into the incident, highlighting the urgent need to re-evaluate discipline methods in schools. It's a stark reminder that outdated practices have no place in modern education. 7. Social media influencer Martins Osei, also known as Very Darkman, has applied to the Lagos High Court for leave to appeal the ruling delivered by Justice Matthias Dawudu on October 14, 2024. He asked him to bring down the defamatory video and comments against Senior Advocate of Nigeria Femi Falana and his son Folarin, popularly known as Falz. In the 2 separate motions on notice filed before the court, Very Darkman sought an order from the court to extend the time to seek leave to appeal the court's ruling. 6. Troops of the 6th Brigade Nigerian Army Jalingo in Taraba State on Monday burst a kidnap syndicate and arrested 3 suspects in a targeted operation to curb criminal activities in the state. In a statement released by the Acting Assistant Director of 6th Brigade Army Public Relations, Captain Olubudunde Oni, the troops from the 6th Brigade and Sector 3, Operation Were Stroke, during the operation successfully dismantled the notorious kidnapping syndicate that had been terrorizing Jalingo and Lao local government areas. 5. House of Representative member Alex Ekwu has publicly apologized for assaulting boat driver Stephen Abuwasea in Abuja, calling the incident unfortunate and a poor reflection of his values as a representative. In a statement, he expressed regret for his actions and also extended apologies to the Inspector General of Police for his unintended disparaging remarks. Meanwhile, the House of Representatives has urged the public to await the outcome of the police investigation into the matter. It is a reminder that public figures must be held accountable for their actions, and it will be interesting to see how this unfolds. 4. The Ogun State High Court sitting in Abeokuta, the state capital, on Tuesday dismissed a request by 16 political parties in the state seeking to postpone the proposed local government elections indefinitely. Justice Okusokan firmly held that there is no provision in the constitution or the relevant electoral laws requiring Ojukwu to consult political parties before fixing election dates. The court thus upheld the previously announced date for the election, scheduled for 16 November 2024. 3. A group of youths in Ondo State have stormed the office of the Independent National Electoral Commission in Maitama, Abuja, over the removal of the resident electoral commissioner Olutoyin Babalola in the state. The governorship election is stated to be held on November 16, 2024 across the state. A viral video on X showed the youths carrying drums and placards, singing and dancing while demanding the reinstatement of the REC. 2. The presidency has postponed the screening of 7 ministerial nominees to allow all nominees to conclude all aspects of documentation and pre-screening exercises. The screening exercise was initially scheduled to be held on Tuesday on the floor of the Senate, but the presidency said the exercise has now been shifted to Wednesday noon. This was contained in a statement on Tuesday signed by Special Advisor to President Tinubu on Senate Matters, Bashir Lado. 1. The Transmission Company of Nigeria (TCN) has announced that repairs on the damaged transmission line causing a blackout in northern Nigeria will be completed by Sunday, November 3, 2024. In the meantime, TCN is implementing alternative measures to transmit 400 megawatts to certain areas within the next 24 hours. Managing Director Sule Abdulaziz shared this update at a press briefing in Abuja, assuring Nigerians that efforts to restore electricity are underway. With the region relying on consistent power, these repairs must happen on schedule to avoid further disruptions. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.